Hey YouTube, I am 41 years old today, which means that back in like 2008 or 9, whenever I was in the hospital for a really long time and doctors told me that I might make it to 40, but don't expect to go past that. So I'm glad they were wrong. I'm going to celebrate that today by trying this new Takis chicken sandwich. I have to say it looks very unimpressive compared to what it looked like on the menu, although there's a hell of a lot of Takis left over in the wrapper there, so I don't want to get them on the floor. And I just ordered it spicy the way it comes to go ahead and try it and see if I can handle the spice of the Fuego Takis, because I don't think I've tried the Fuego Takis before. If I eat Takis, I tried those blue heat ones once and I didn't like them. I thought they were like it was like hot citrus, and that was like all the flavor it was. I haven't tried these Fuego ones. Actually, you know what? Since that's the case, let's go ahead and try a little piece of it right now. That by itself is really not spicy, so we're gonna go ahead and bite into this thing. Back up, Freddy. You do not need to eat spicy Takis. This is actually really good based on the first bite. It's not too spicy, but there's definitely that bright red sauce is that chili lime sauce, and I taste that more than anything. That might just be part of Takis, I don't know, because the one flavor of Takis that I really like that I buy consistently are the guacamole flavor. That's about it. So we'll see what these are like, but so far it's not too spicy, but it's got a zing to it. I wish they'd put more of the cheese sauce on here and a little more of that sweet corn, but I haven't gotten to the sweet corn spread yet. And then when I saw somebody else, who I'm not going to mention their name, but complaining that this sandwich had way too much cheese, I was thinking that sweet corn spread would actually be like a pimento cheese, and that got me excited for that, because up here in the north where I live, we don't really see pimento cheese very much. Like, people don't really know what it is. Meyer makes a version of it, but it's not as good. It's like they whip too much air into it or something. It's like the mousse version of pimento cheese. I think in this next bite we're gonna get some of that sweet corn or street corn spread, whichever it is. I don't even know. Is it sweet corn or street corn? I forget. It is really good. It is really flavorful. I almost had them add pickles to this. I kind of wish I had now. I'm gonna have another little handful of the Taki Crunch. If these are the Fuego Takis, then I could totally eat I should have gotten the meal, because I'm sitting over here thinking, well, if the Takis that I like, the guacamole flavors, are mild, and these other ones say extreme, that they're just gonna like burn the crap out of my mouth and later my butthole. But no, these are really good. These are like a decent level of spice. So that scale from mild to extreme, that must be in very small increments, because this is a good level of spice. This isn't a like run for cover for milk and bread spice. Because that's the only reason I didn't get the meal, because I figured, oh, well, it comes with a bag of Takis that I probably wouldn't eat. It comes with the Fuego fries, which I figured if it's the same seasoning, it would be too spicy. I underestimated myself. And I do like spicy food. I've liked spicy food pretty much most of my life since I was like 13 or 14. I really like spicy food, but as I'm getting older, I'm noticing now that I don't quite have the taste for it as much as I used to, and I can get overwhelmed by spice that used to be just fine. So it's something I take with little precautions now. Still, this is really good. I just wish they had put more of the cheese sauce and more of that street corn sauce. They got plenty of Takis on here. They got so many of the Takis on the sandwich and not much of the other stuff that it actually tastes kind of dry. You can't see Fred, but he's sitting down here just giving me the cutest little begging face, and it's like, no, I'm not giving you the spicy sandwich so that you can have diarrhea later tonight. That's not gonna happen. I needed such a big gulp of pop, not because it was so spicy, but because my mouth was so dry, because it's like, it had so much of that Taki crunch and so little of any of the other sauces on there. Which honestly is kind of why I didn't post the review when I reviewed the Cajun spicy chicken sandwich at Wendy's, because that was the same thing. Like, it had this delicious mustard, and there was only a tiny dollop in the little center. But, you know, don't go to Wendy's very much unless I'm on a road trip, because the Wendy's around me are like, you have to drive really far for a decent one. The closest decent Wendy's that hasn't like fucked up absolutely every time I've gone there pretty much is like 10 miles away. The 3 that we've got in driving distance from me are like, 2 of them will just say or do anything not to take your order, including just ignoring you when you were at the drive-thru. The other one, it's kind of like hit and miss. So it's like, at best around here, what you can expect from Wendy's is like a decent but kind of lackluster meal, and at worst, you just don't get any service whatever. South Canton Wendy's. That's my review of the Fuego Takis spicy chicken sandwich. It is good. It is not nearly as spicy as I expected it to be. Like, honestly, I could eat another one right now, but it's better with good amounts of that cheese and that street corn sauce, which I didn't get very much of, but what I got was really delicious. So I don't know, maybe they'll keep this around for a while, maybe not, I don't know, but it's nice to try new things, and it's something cool to do on my birthday. And I went ahead and got a 4-pack of my favorite beer. I don't drink very much, but it's my birthday, so it's kind of a tradition of mine. So have a good weekend. I guess the weekend's over because it's Sunday. Well, have a good week anyway. I hope everyone had a good 4th of July who's in the United States. Stay safe, stay positive, and enjoy summer. Peace out.